Hello friends, thanks for joining me for days 8 and 9 for Junk Journal January, which is hosted by Meg Journals and collaborated with at Get Messy Art. Well, I could have dropped the at. It's Get Messy Art. So anyway, you guys, I am combining videos today because I have some other content coming out this week, and so it was essential for me to do that if I wanted to share both days with you. Just in case you are not sure what Junk Journal January is, it is a collaboration, and Meg Journals has a bunch of collaborators, but it's also open, so anybody can participate. Use the hashtag, tag her in your video. Meg Journals does art journaling for her Junk Journal January, but I've noticed that some people are actually journal writing in their journals. So I do believe that it's just open to interpretation. She does this to encourage everyone to get creative and enjoy that creative process. I will be sure to link Meg Journals in my description box, as well as Get Messy Art. The prompts for days 8 and 9 are Blossom and Hidden, and you can see that I have used a piece of scrapbook paper with some beautiful rose images on it, and that's going to cover the blossom part. And I'm doing this on a vintage bank statement. I am adding a brown envelope and creating a piece to slide inside of that envelope. As I've mentioned in my previous videos, some of my spreads will be functional for future journaling. Some will be art journal spreads, but I think I'll even turn those into journaling pages too, unless I love them so much that I don't want to cover them. So at any rate, this little piece that I'm sliding in the envelope, I can definitely journal on that in the future. So I feel that the envelope is a little bit plain. I'm going to go ahead and add some paper napkin to it using my glue stick, which, as I've mentioned before, works fantastic with napkin. Once the napkin has dried, I go ahead and pull away the excess, and it leaves sort of a tattered edge, and I really like that look. I'm adding a little bit more napkin to the closure part of it, or the flap, and I'll do the same thing. I'm just going to glue it on there, let that dry, and then I'll pull the excess off. Just to add a little bit more interest, I'm taking my gold stamp pad, which is very subtle. It's a very subtle gold, not super shiny, and I just tapped it down on top of the envelope and on top of the napkin, like I said, just to give it a little bit more interest. Lastly, I'm going to add the cutout of the actual prompt, and I'm going to do those on as many pages as I can, just so that when I look back in the journal, I'll remember why I created that spread. All right, let's get started on day 9, and I have a true confession. Day 9 is really, really easy. So the prompt is hidden, and so what I've decided to do is make a very, very simple hidden pocket. And so I am using this beautiful piece of scrapbook paper, and it's really in the texture of cardstock, very heavyweight, which is great, and I am cutting that to match the exact size as the paper that I'm going to adhere it to. I am calling this a hidden pocket because you cannot tell that there is a pocket there, but there is one. It's right there. See it? I have grabbed a piece of my pink coffee dyed paper and cut it to size so it will fit in that pocket, and I am going to stuff it right in there. I may or may not add embellishments to the outside of that pocket in the future, but the scrapbook paper is so pretty, honestly it doesn't need it. So I'm just going to leave it for now, and as I start journaling in this journal, we'll see what happens. Friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I am having a lot of fun participating in this collaboration, and I hope that you will join me tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you soon.